Righto, welcome back to week 2 of the Reggies. You're here with Groper, Tommy and Jace, 3 blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead.
Absolutely.
Cheers to that, boys. Good stuff. It's fucking good to be back. I am pumped.
Jeez, it's been a big week, hasn't it?
No,
Huge
I'm pumped, lads. Hey, before we get stuck into, thanks so much to everyone for getting involved. And, if you want to help out or support the show, go leave us a 5-star review on Spotify and a good review on Apple. It all helps grow what we're doing and stuff. And, everyone who's listening, do us a favour and go and tell one of your mates about us. That's probably the, best thing to do, word of mouth and stuff like that.
One of your Reggie mates.
Yeah,
too.
one of your Reggies. Don't tell an A-grading
graders,
cunt. Yeah, we don't want any A-graders around here. But the best group to get involved in is the RRLC, which is the Reggies Rugby League Club, and that's a group on Facebook, and it's where we get involved with the community, with you fucking Reggies, and you help us build this team and just fucking pretty much dribble shit.
That's right.
So, yeah.
And it has been red hot this week too, the RRLC. Holy fuck.
Very.
Oh, yeah,
Now,
baby.
we've
This
got
as red as me.
loads to cover today. Outrage in the Reggie community over the coach of the team. There was some filthy blokes in there. We're going to address that very, very soon.
Yeah.
The footy kicks off tonight, Eels v Storm. We've got the big Reggie's derby game with Tommy's Panthers taking on the mighty Broncos down in fucking Penrith. Aussie girls with the T20 World Cup win for the 6th time, if you don't mind. The All-In survives. The old boys are back on the punt. Let's get into it.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
What a show. I'm fucking, I'm keen as, boys.
Me too.
Fuck yeah.
It was a huge week in the RRLC.
It was. Everyone was fucking chewing at the bit.
Uproar.
Firing up. And it's funny because it's like we probably should have known that it was a smart idea to involve everyone first because obviously you overlook shit as fucking, everyone thinks it's easy sitting on the board. It's fucking hard. We got plenty of shit to think about, okay?
That's right. So everyone just relax.
But what you got to remember is we listen to our community. We aren't these cunts who just go, nah, that's what we're doing. We might sometimes, but we fucking listen.
Yeah, it's called Reggie's Rugby League Club.
Yeah.
That's got the whole point of it.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking too, there's a few jerseys sort of slung around behind us, and I got a Penrith jersey there, which is the old school, like 3/4 sleeve, fucking heavy set thing with a collar.
Screams Reggie.
When we make the RRLC jersey, it is 100% going to be one of those.
Like that one sitting on your right.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking oath it is.
3/4 sleeve length cotton.
Thick cotton.
Ready, like fucking ready for Tallis just to sling Hodgson over the fucking side.
Oh,
There's something about him though, eh? Like when I got that jersey, it was like the I can't remember which round it was, but I saw it and I just bought it straight away and had it home. And every time you washed it, like the bit of the front would start to peel and shit. And yeah, the missus was going like, "Oh no," and I said, "No, darling, don't. Like it's good." She's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, it adds to the age of it and it makes it look good." And she started picking a bit off. I said, "Woo, it's got to happen fucking naturally." Like fucking, come on. But yeah, there's just something about those old school fucking jerseys that get me going.
well,
Fuck yeah, me too.
you got to have them about 3 sizes too big as well.
Oh yeah.
Like they all did.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
had the little shorts on with the oversized jumper. Now everything's just skin tight.
Well, yeah.
Your mate's got to
Aerodynamic.
help. Your mate's got to help you get it on.
Is it even Reggie's if you don't have to roll your sleeve up 6 times and tape it? What's the go growing up in juniors? Yeah, we fucked up again and bought 6 sizes too big. Okay, well, you didn't learn from last year, cut. Every time, growing up, they were just fucking huge.
Very rarely you'd have a jersey your fucking size, eh?
The under-8s jerseys were just...
It's like every cunt from under 12's down shared.
yeah. Oh, fuck.
They
that's
were,
gold.
but weren't they?
Yeah.
Like electrical tape was just coming out the ring in the
The poor cunt that had to wear number 20 was wearing a fucking dress.
Oh, man. And yeah, the one fat kid was laughing. But, but
He
yeah.
was probably wearing 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 8 on.
The 8. Is the 8 or the 10 normally the big cunt? Like I can't remember.
I think 8.
Was it? 8.
Yeah. 8 just, I don't know why. 8 is like just the fucking Reggie number. Big number 8.
It is
Just
8.
ready to truck nut. No offload. No offload in him. Just tuck it straight under the wing. You palm one cunt off and then just cop the impact.
Fullback doesn't bother supporting the number 8.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're playing in the next play already. No offloading, cunt. Just truck it up. Yeah.
2-on-1, he's going to try and bulldoze the fucking fullback.
Yeah, fucking oath. But yeah, are we going to address this issue with the coach?
Righto. We'll just get into it. Hang on, I got a cricket story for you.
Oh yeah, get into it.
Didn't play, but this is as Reggie as it gets. This. So the boys played Uralla on Sunday.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as I said, I wasn't there. I was away. We bowled them out for 106, and I've been told we were 4 for 70 at drinks. So 20 overs to go, 30 runs to get, 6 wickets in hand. Luke Marsh comes on. I played all my juniors with Lukey Marsh.
Yep.
Top bloke. Comes on, ends up with 7 for 9, if you don't mind, and we went from 4 for 70 to 80 all out. Lost by 26 runs.
What? What are some of these wickets?
Reggie performance, if ever I've seen it.
Yes, that is a fucking Reggie performance.
Yeah, apparently he was hooping it.
Righto.
Swinging it about 3 foot.
Oh, and you shouldn't have to put up with that shit at club level. Swing.
It's because we play with a 2-piece cricket ball.
Yeah, right.
Instead of the 4-piece and the 2-piece, man. It's like taping it up.
Yeah.
Taping one side of it.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, 7 for 9.
Fucking hell.
Get that into you.
How good is that?
Reggie
How come you weren't playing, Bruss?
I was camping.
Oh, right. I was going to say, you should have just strapped yourself up.
Oh, fuck. If I was in town, I would have been there for sure. We wouldn't have lost.
Well, what would you have to strap up, you reckon?
Oh.
Like, if you ran out there now, even if it was footy.
Got to be. Cricket's all right.
Right, so footy. Say you had to steam out on the paddock playing footy, what would we have to get strapped up right now?
I've got left and right ankle.
Yep.
Definitely the left because it's only got 1 ligament left out of 3.
Yep.
The right as well, just to be safe.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck's going on with my knee with this LCL injury I've done, I'd have to go that and then my right shoulder because I've done my AC joint and I've dislocated it once before.
That's at least a roll and a half.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
That's not bad.
You're taking up the whole FA's fucking pre-game.
You'd think the shoulder would be from footy, and it kind of was, but it was because I was on the piss at a music festival and chose a 120-kilo bloke and said, "Run at me," and then tried to put a big hit on him, and I just, boom, shoulder just went pop straight out.
Wow, Reggie behaviour, but
yeah, that's
like
fucking. That's excellent. What about you, Jace?
Music festival.
You're still fucking fresh out of the womb.
Well, there's a reason why I'm a young Reggie myself. I'm getting both knees strapped every game. I've done the exact same injury in each knee. I've done my lateral meniscus tear, both knees. So I've just got fucked cartilage.
Do you know what that means? Straight, baby. You're not fucking. There's no movement either side for you, bro. You're
not much lateral movement there.
You are in the 8 for sure.
Yeah,
I've always been a fucking. I haven't really worn 8 my whole career. To be honest, no.
You've been a 10.
I've been a bit more of a 10.
Too many offload, didn't you?
Yeah. Now I've got to. If I'm chucking on a jersey again, I'm chucking on an 8 for sure. Yeah, I'm going the double knee tape.
Yeah, nice.
Have you and Joel Monahan ever been seen in the same room together?
Yeah, there was a dog.
I forgot about that.
Big dog reader.
Oh, we'll get that in here.
Yeah, get that in here. Fucking, but yeah, I reckon I'd go left ankle's fucked, so left ankle. I always get both ankles anyway, just because it's the only thing you can really strap to prevent an injury. So I'll go both ankles. First game back, I wouldn't strap me knee, but it takes one good whack and then she's strapped for the rest of the year. Don't know what's going on with it. They told me to go get a scan, so I went to the physio, paid to get told to go get a scan, paid to get a scan, and then paid for them to tell me to go get an MRI, and I said, fuck yous. So I just copped the knee.
So you went in and you bought 3 rolls of strap and tape and said, this is my MRI.
Yeah. and it never really...
Reggie's MRI.
And it never really did the job. So everyone just had a different go at strapping in a different way that year. And it'd just get flogged and I'd have to move out to the centres every now and again. And then you'd rock up, you hit him up, boys, my knee's fucked. How many we got this week? Yeah, Tommy, we should have 16, bro. Should have 16. Rock up, there's 12. So I've just had to move into the centres when my knee's cooked. After the game, I'm like, what the fuck was that, bro? And he's like, oh, it's character building, mate. I said, cunt, I've got a character and I've built it. And I'm fucking happy with it. So fucking jam 12 in your doot. But anyway.
Oh, fuck.
So there's strapping.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, there was an actual carry-on from you. I think it was 18s or 16s or one of them years. Tom's trucked one up and someone's landed on his ankle. And he's fucking, me ankle, it's broken. Give me the fucking whistle, it's broken. He literally said, give me the whistle, it's broken.
Early crow.
Played 2 weeks later.
I did not.
You did.
No,
So
that's why my ankle's still fucked. I snapped a ligament.
3 weeks then.
I snapped a ligament in it. Old mate of the physio goes, you would have been better off breaking it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you do a ligament. Trust me, I only got one left.
Yeah, but you're calling me out for being a carry-on and I've still got dramas.
Yeah, but
Cold weather, the old ankle plays up, but I'm a carry-on.
you played 3 weeks later, I'm sure.
It's because I'm a Reggie.
Yeah,
Right,
that's kind of respectable behaviour, actually.
That's a Reggie, mate. Snap ligament, still competent 10 plus years later and 3 weeks it took. Move on, cut. There you go.
Righto. Well, let's move on.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Let's address the
Yes.
fucking elephant in the room.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So, last week, we picked Bob Hawke as the CEO, which I think's a great selection.
Yeah, haven't heard any curry from that.
No.
From that.
There was no blow-ups about that.
No.
And then, hey, I'm not even going to take the blame for this one because I wanted Stewie Jew. But we
Still don't know who he is. I should have watched the thing.
Yeah.
We went with Ricky Stewart, and there's just been fucking outrage. And you know what? I'm going to admit, it was fucking warranted.
It's one of those things where, like, when everyone's saying Tommy, you got to realise that. Don't think for 1 second that we didn't have Tommy front and centre in
That's
the team.
right, yeah.
We just thought he was better suited being out there on the field. But as the boys were talking and the community's going, we're going, fuck, Tommy would be good in the sheds.
He would be.
I still remember a story where Joey Johns had a massive split, I think, on his eye, and apparently Rodonigus is like pushing his finger in it going, harden up, you can't. And I'm just like, holy, that, yeah. So I get it.
That fucking video of him, I don't know who it was, they're in the sheds, and they're playing for Magpies, just slapping the fuck out of each other, like half-time or pre-game, getting into it. I'm like, fucking right, eh?
They honestly, a bloke like him would be fucked nowadays because he would last about a week, and the boys would say, "Oh, can you please leave? Like,
Being too mean.
we need a new coach."
Yeah.
We'll
Lucky
put it
he didn't
this way,
coach
he
Pat
couldn't,
Cummins.
I was going to say, thank fuck he's not coaching the Aussie cricket team. But, so pretty much, Sticky, he's been shown the door.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to lie. Like, fucking, I was thinking Tommy all week beforehand to have him, he was on my mind. I was like, I had him fucking up there. And then, I'm not just trying to take fucking credit for it. It was a mind blank that it didn't even cross my mind to bring up in the episode.
You've set yourself up
And then,
there.
and then the other thing is, I reckon too, is you don't want to. Sticky's focused on the Raiders. You don't want him fucking. You know what I mean? We want full attention here.
We just got lucky that we put a little clause in there that he didn't read that we could sack him after a week.
Yeah, that's exactly. When we always will.
Yeah.
Like, that's always in our contract.
That's right. That's the first thing written.
It's pretty much you cannot leave this club unless we fuck you off, but we can do it whenever. That's just the rules.
Yeah.
You're signed for life.
So anyway,
Tommy,
you've
got the coaching role, mate.
Yeah,
The cattle dog.
that's right. We brought him back from the dead, and he's fucking
Mate,
He
he
did.
honestly, the more I thought about it, he just fits it perfectly.
and we would have always had to fucking stick with our guns and say nah, fucking, and it's like nah. He was the man.
Wait, but this is why we have the group.
That's exactly right.
yeah.
And from now onwards, you get these opinions before selection,
Yeah,
so
that's
you can
right.
hear people's things. And if you had the chance to have a opinion and you didn't, and then you whinge after, you can fuck off.
Don't get yourself to blame for that.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
I just want to say before I forget, people that keep putting nominations for it, it's great and we love it, but try not to just nominate people because they they're going to be in the team. Like, someone tried to nominate John Daly as a dietitian, and like, Daly is
if you don't think he's going to be run on prop cunt, then you've got
captain.
Yeah.
That's right. Daly is going to be run on prop. There's a bloody.
There's a little sneak peek. Yeah, we don't know about captain yet, but yeah, like you said,
And like, we're getting a lot of messages saying, "Oh, this guy's got to be in," and we know he will be.
Woo!
But we're picking two people at a time.
Yeah, we've got a lot to pick.
And what are we going this week, boys? What are we going this week?
Well, we didn't pick a manager last week.
Yeah, we got that.
And I think we're going to all agree on this one. And the community does too. Because this bloke, not only was it's an absolute no-brainer.
Yeah, 100%. And
Big,
we got a few
gorgeous George Rose. Not only because he was an overweight front rower who was rumoured to have had his picture put at McDonald's around Manly, telling the staff not to serve this man. But he now runs No Limit Boxing and manages some of the best fighters in Australia.
That's right. So he's quick between the ears. He knows what's going on.
Another perfect fit.
No-brainer.
Yeah.
Absolute no-brainer. And the other thing is why it is good is, look, the Reggie community, there's fucking props everywhere. Okay? So if you can find a spot for a fucking good prop outside of front row, then you're doing well, because let's be honest, there's heaps of Reggies that are props.
Fucking oath.
You know? And there's more fun in
They're
halves.
only kind of good at being a Reggie and being a front rower.
Yeah, that's right.
Georgie's a bit of a fucking different one.
So I think, like, moving forward now, because we got that opinion, like, we'll have a bit of a chat off air and get some, like, honourable mentions if they are ones, but we'll sort of have these positions ready to go from you guys, like, leading in now too.
Yeah, we'll probably put it out, first thing in the week. Boom.
This week.
Fucking
put
your nominations forward.
Yeah, exactly right.
I think we're also going to pick a team doctor this week.
Yep.
Someone to look after the health and well-being of our Reggies.
Well, get them firing. Like, just knows the right thing to put in their bodies. You know what I mean? To just really fucking get the best
Not the
performance out of them.
legal thing, but
That's
the right
right.
thing.
Well, look, there's no Asada getting around the Reggies, baby.
No, we're not registered with Asada. No. So if they roll in and try and random test, we tell them to fuck right off.
Yeah, that's right.
Eat a dick.
Fuck off, mate. We're playing kick tennis here now. Fuck off.
So I think this was also a nomination.
Yeah.
Don't know if you know Stephen Dank.
I do.
He's got a great name.
A little rap here I've got, actually. Was involved in not one but two supplement sagas at both Essendon and the Sharks, injecting players with performance-enhancing gear. So as the RRLC isn't registered with ASADA and we can't be tested, we're going to get him on board.
Fucking oath.
Fuck yeah.
That's pretty much
That's
it.
a go.
They were playing well at that time. You know what I
Gallen
mean?
was playing 80 minutes in the middle every week.
Hey, and look at Gallen now. He only just stopped professionally fighting. So obviously it didn't do much bad shit to him.
Yeah, well, he had a big tank anyway, but that
that's
definitely
right.
fucking helped.
So every Reggie's got a big tank too. That's what
Yeah.
makes them Reggies. They got a bit of go in them, you know.
Yeah.
Bit of Gallen.
So he'll know.
Gal.
So he'll know. He'll know how to get us going.
Oh, yeah. He will know exactly. And he's probably learnt from his previous mistakes on how he got caught and all the rest of it, how to hide it a bit better. Not that we need to.
No,
Yeah, there's no hiding.
No, that's right. We're totally open
We've
with
come out and said we're hiring him for this reason.
it. Yeah, exactly. Dank will get us firing.
I think the last one we're going to pick this week is a dietitian. Now, this is crucial. And I have got a cracking suggestion because he's not going to make the run-on side, but he definitely has the diet of a Reggie. The big man, Daryl Broman.
Oh, that's awesome.
Now, that was a suggestion as well. I'm not going to take all the credit for that,
I did
but
see
I
that as
stopped,
well.
when I was looking, I stopped scrolling when I got to him.
That's good
Was
because
it the photo of him on the barbecue? Yeah.
I love that because not only is he a dietitian, he cooks a bit of food up for the boys, gets it going. All these people that have these smaller roles, they need to be influential and they got to have good chat on them.
Yeah,
so the big
definitely.
man just fits perfectly because while he's cooking a snag, he'll be telling a yarn. You know what I mean? He's a great fit and a great bloke to have at the club, to be honest.
He's just not quite going to cut the mustard in the front row, so he just fits in perfectly.
Well,
there.
another version of what we said before. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Another prop. There's going to be a fair few props
There
in this
is.
club, I think.
There'll be a lot.
I don't know where we're going to get a winger from.
Yeah, it'll be
Oh,
90% front rowers.
I've got a winger in mind.
Yeah, I
already,
do have a winger in mind too.
Oh, that's good
I think
news.
it's a unanimous one.
Yeah.
But that's for another episode.
That's right. You'll
Yeah.
have to tune in.
He won't be a big, strong-looking bloke. A Reggie winger should have to tuck his fucking shirt in, otherwise he'll get caught in the
Tape
wind.
his sleeves up.
That's right.
I fucking love watching old games of footy and watching the outside backs, like how they were built back in the day. Like you got Micah Sevo and shit these days. Back then, they were literally had two little sticks coming out the bottom of the shorts.
100%.
And like fucking so skinny.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's a winger to me still. Even though there's none of them left. Is there any current ones like that left, do you reckon?
Oh, I don't think so.
I can't think
eh?
off the top of my head.
Not really.
If they're not built like fucking Micah Sevo, they're built like Corio.
Oh, or something.
The
Yeah.
poor cunts are forced to do weights now, so you're not going to find
Like
them.
even he's just
Oh,
tiny, but he's
fucking
just
nugget.
a fucking
Mate, he's
Cannonball.
fucking the whole winger joke for everyone.
Literally.
Getting through more meters than any fucker. But anyway, should we after that, there's the new additions to fucking the RRLC.
Yep.
Should we fucking move on to a bit of sport?
I reckon.
Definitely.
Do you think?
Let's get into it.
Big week of sport too.
It is. The footy starts tonight.
Oh yeah.
Tonight, baby. Oh, I've been looking forward to it for so long. And even like I've done the fantasy for the last and Supercoach for the last like 5 years. But I purposely am not doing it this year so I can actually watch the game just for what it is, because I found it took like a lot of my energy. When I do something like that, I do it full on. And it just took me, like I was looking at points and watching just dudes playing and watching their kick meters and shit and not really even watching the game.
Yeah.
Even though it's a good idea if you've got plenty of time on your hands. Like when I was at the camp, like sitting in the room after work, it was good having some shit to look at.
Yep.
But now that I'm back home, it's like, yeah.
Well, I'm having a crack at it this year. I'm not normally one to do it because I just start and then 5
That's
weeks
why
in,
I
I'm
don't do
fucking
it either,
hopeless.
I just know that I fucking won't finish it. So
But
it's
I'm
like-
right into it, eh?
Yeah,
Like this year, I'm right into it, and I'm just fucking hopefully gonna. We've actually the comp I'm in. We've bought a ring like they get,
Oh, true.
like a that
Oh,
you
you
get
didn't
if
tell
you
me
win
that.
the GF.
I took out 2 comps last year. I'm just
Did ya?
yeah. Well, that's why I'm having a year off so I can just bathe in it.
Oh, well, fuck.
Go out on top.
I might just send you my team after this.
Yeah. But no, it's but the other thing I like doing as well is if you have a game you're not that keen on, and you don't have to bet much, but I like just putting a little same game multi on. It might be $5, and it just gives you something to look at if
That's-
you're,
yeah,
if
I'm
you're watching a
saying.
game that's dog shit and you're just like, oh,
Even if it's 30 fucking points to 10, and you've got an anytime try scorer,
you're still
you know,
waiting like,
yeah,
"Oh,
exactly.
bruh."
you're on the edge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a crack at some ladder predictions.
Oh,
which
I think
is,
I think we gotta.
This is fucking.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard.
It is. It's so hard. But I think I'm actually. I'm going to eat my words here, but I think the 8, how it was last year, and I looked at the 8 from last year and the bottom 8, and I just can't see it changing too much. I reckon there's probably 1 or 2 sides that can move in there, and there's one that's definitely coming out.
I'm
There's
saying,
a few. There's a
Yep.
few around the bottom that I'm like, yeah, that probably 7 through to like 12.
Yeah.
That I'm a bit iffy.
That's
on.
right.
Me too.
But,
You want me to have a crack?
Yeah,
Yeah,
have
go
a
on.
crack, Bruss.
Righto, this is in no order because that's just fucking too hard.
I think
So-
yeah, that's like a fence sitting.
I've
fucking-
gone top 4, bottom 4, so like 5 to 8,
No,
and then a spooner.
right.
So, my top 4 will be Cronulla, the Rabbitohs, Parramatta, and the Roosters. And I've left out the 2-time reigning premiers out of the top 4. I just think they're going to struggle a little bit with some of the personnel they've lost. And then I've gone with Penrith, North Queensland, Melbourne Storm, and I really didn't want to do this, but I did Brisbane. That was Groper saying that, by the way, who is a Brisbane fan, but I feel like I've just fucked us now.
No, that's
Now, I really, really, really wanted to say Manly, and I wanted to even put them in the fucking top 4, but they need some godlike act to happen to Turbo's Hemi.
yeah.
Well,
no.
he just fucking
I'm not
spent that time in America getting it all.
Like, is the fucking air better there? Like, I don't get it. They've gone to America. It's like they got the same hamstring still, cunt. What the fuck? Can't they do a voice call and say, do this stretch?
Yeah, it's a bit much.
I don't get it. I honestly don't. Like, obviously, old mate is there and they're professional and they got all the shit, but I'm thinking it's not like you can't do whatever activity you're doing there here.
I wonder what it is.
I don't know. I'd love to know.
So much shitter over here compared to America or something.
Well, it has to be something like that because. But anyway, I hope his hamstring holds together. I really do.
I hope it does too.
Because it's awesome watching that bloke play footy. But I don't
until it's origin time and then he just fucking
rips
through us.
But it's
can
better.
Just grade 3 tear the cunt.
Yeah, exactly.
It's better when they have a full strength side and we still whoop them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
So
You'd rather beat the best team, wouldn't you?
I also just want to say, Dogs and Tigers. Yep, there's all the hype. They're going to miss the 8. And yeah, as I said, Manly. I really wanted to fucking do it, but I'm not doing it. And the Dragons are going to get the spoon. They are shit.
Yeah, so that's your spoon, the Dragons.
Yeah.
Righto.
So
my top 8. Now I've done a 1 to 8, but fuck me, it could be anywhere. I reckon Roosters are going to take out the minor premiership. I just think that their roster looks fucking unreal. I reckon Panthers are going to come second. I reckon Eels are going to come third. Cowboys 4th. Storm 5th. Rabbits 6th. Raiders 7th. 8th Broncos. I've gone Turbo. Like I said, Manly I would have had there instead of Raiders, but I think Turbo's just going to blow himself out.
how fucked is it that it is just one player?
Oh,
Yeah.
And you just write them off.
Yeah, man.
That's nuts, eh?
And I wish I wouldn't do that, but I'm just like, I just can't see it not happening at least a few times.
I just mean for us to say they are that dependent on him.
Yeah, that's right,
fit
to leave
is
him out.
Their team
crazy.
isn't even that bad on paper either.
Yeah.
Like, they could probably make that.
Yeah, they
without
probably
him,
could.
but
And I don't know
it's-
why. I probably could put him in there for Raiders, but I had a bit of a look, and I just feel like their forward pack's still pretty good at the Raiders. They got Jackie
is.
White and Fogarty. You know, it's not too bad.
I can't believe you put him in.
I think the Bulldogs will be sniffing around the 8, and they might get a crack. I had them in 8, and then I took them out. So,
Righto.
I don't know. I just feel like... yeah, that's my 8 anyway. And Wooden Spoon, I'm seeing red and white.
Yeah.
Fucking probably the Dragons. I hope the Dolphins don't get the spoon their first time in there, but I can't. Just the first year, first everything, no real huge marquee. I just can't see them being anything outside the bottom 3 or 4.
But they do have Wayne Bennett,
Yeah, that's
which makes
right.
a big difference.
Big Clint
And they
Eastwood.
left.
Yeah.
They left Milford out.
I think that's a
Thank
good
fuck.
decision.
I was like, they're going to play him all year. Nah, they're playing Katoa. Straight up, game 1, you're starting 5
I think it's a
8,
good choice.
which is excellent for fantasy because 40% of the whole NRL fantasy have him.
Yeah,
Now that he got named, because he's 200 grand or, cheap as. Unreal. Couldn't believe that.
Fucking oath.
But good on Bennett for going, nah, fucking...
Well, it's one of those things that if you feel like he's ready and you're only putting Milford there because Katoa hasn't played before, then what are you doing? You're just prolonging him getting a start.
Yeah.
So you may as well start him, and Milford's been there before. If he doesn't go well, I reckon how many games you give a young bloke like that, though? I reckon you at least give him fucking half a dozen, like 6 games or something.
Who's halfback?
Sean O'Sullivan,
yeah.
who I thought played well in the trial.
Yeah, right.
I think he'll be decent. He's still only like 25 or something as well. He's played for a fucking 100 clubs. Like, he's actually... I reckon he could flourish under Bennett.
With the right spine around him, I feel like if they had a really good hooker or a really good fullback, then I reckon Sean O'Sullivan would easily be a good 7.
Well, Hammer's pretty good fullback.
Well, we don't really know yet, though. Like, he has the potential there to be a great fullback, but he hasn't
Who's
been...
the hooker? Jeremy Marshall-King, isn't it?
Yeah. Which he's pretty good too. You got
solid, but
you got Nick Arima coming off the bench. I just mean... If you had a real gun, like a gun, at either 1 or 9, I feel like O'Sullivan would do a good enough job to feed that bloke good ball.
Yeah.
But
We'll see, eh?
yeah, we'll
We
see.
will see.
What about you, Jace? What's your rate, bro?
Very similar to your top 8s.
Well, it's always going to be.
Yeah.
Well, I fucking hope so.
I did one in order as well.
Big shirt.
Yeah, I know it's not going to stick, but we'll look back.
Well, you'll be
September.
you'll be sitting on the fence still in September, going, "Yeah, look,
I've
I've gone Roosters minor premiers as well. So first, Penrith second, Melbourne third. I think probably Sharkies fourth. That is one that I don't know if they'll do as good, but I feel like they're only going to get better. I don't fucking know. This is tough. I did Bronx fifth.
Get fucked. I left the Sharks out.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I wanted to say, who did you?
Kid.
Wanted to say, how are the Raiders in there, and who did you leave out?
Fuck, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I heard you say it, and I went, fuck, who's he left out?
I need to put the Raiders in there for fucking... I need to put the Sharks in there for the Raiders.
Yeah, that's fucking bit better.
Anyway, yeah, keep going, Jay. Sorry, I thought there was something weird there, bro.
I didn't even pick up on it.
Fuck.
Yeah, so Bronx fifth. I think we could crack the top four, but
Bronx fifth.
I'm just going to set my expectations for about that fifth and sixth, and if we get any better, then that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Rabbitohs sixth. These last three could be top four teams. This means so fucking tough. Rabbitohs sixth, Cowboys seventh, and I think Para are going to shit the bed this year, and they're going to come eighth. No Reed.
Really?
No Reed Marnie. I think it's going to be
he is a gun, isn't he?
Josh Hodgson is a good hooker, though.
Yeah, he's a bit injury prone. He's at the back end of his career as well.
Well, there you go. Can I just quickly, before we move on from that, I'm fucking the Raiders off out of that 8. I'm putting the Sharks in, and they're going 5th, and everything else is going down.
Sweet. So we've all got the same top 8.
Oh, and I did Dragons for Spoon as well.
Yeah.
So we're all agreed.
Because as soon as you said Raiders, I went, I wonder who he's left out there that I've got.
Oh, I cooked it there.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you said Sharks, I went, wow, what are the Raiders doing there? So
Do you have Brisbane?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got the same top 8. She's just in a bit of a different order. And we've all gone the big red V for the Spoon.
Yeah. Who have you got for minor premiers, Groper? You got any who you reckon?
I didn't really, no.
Yeah.
I don't know about the Chooks, but yeah. Nah, I'm just going to stick with it's not in order.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Just tell us what it's like up on that fence.
I think Roosters are going to have fucking... I don't want them to, but I think they'll have a great season.
Yeah.
See, they just signed... Oh, I think they're going to sign Spencer Leniu as well.
They have.
Really? From Penrith?
Yeah. So there's a...
As of...
How do you just... What,
next
just on...
year.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He's leaving, he'll play at Penrith this year, and then he'll fuck off Roosters next year.
Okay.
So replace Jared Weir-Hargreaves, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
That was
I think we'll definitely be
logic
watching the fucking footy together on Friday night because I would love to see Brisbane beat the Premiers week
in
1.
Mount Druitt as well.
Down there in fucking... Oh.
Probably get cowed punched leaving if you do.
Oh, yeah. That'll be all right, though.
Yeah.
I reckon up the stakes a bit. If Bronx win, Tommy, you got to wear a fucking Broncos jersey next episode, and vice versa. If Penrith win, one of us will wear a Penrith.
Well, I reckon both of you.
wear,
I reckon both of you should, but I know what you Broncos blokes are like. So
I bet's a bet. I'll fucking
righto,
I'll do it.
righto. Sounds good.
Fuck off. Why'd you just do that to us?
I'm confident.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah,
confident.
beautiful.
It's a bit of fucking mind games for Tommy.
Yeah, I'm shaking
him,
in my boots.
Yeah, because he's the one we need to worry about.
That's all right, mate. It's a jersey. I won't wash this. I'll wear that one for a jog around the block too.
Have you got 2?
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a shirt there for you, mate.
Righto, we'll fucking do it. Good on you,
Righto.
Jason.
Sounds good.
We're going to do a bit of a tipping comp. Forgot to mention that. We've started up the Reggies fucking tipping comp.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right.
On ESPN footy tipping.
That's right. And the password is RRLC in capitals. So, yeah. So jump on there. If you're fucking listening and you get in before Thursday night, I think you can join whenever. It's
You
just,
can, but if you join, you start on 0.
Yeah.
So if you're a week behind, you're already,
you're fucked.
Yeah. Oh, you're not fucked. But if you're 3 or 4 weeks behind, then you're fucked.
Yeah, but just join up.
Get in.
One gripe I've got with that ESPN system, the tipping system, is I hate that they have the percentages there.
Of who picks who.
Yeah, because it allows every cunt's missus just to kill it. And they think they're deadly, and it's like, fuck the percentages off, and they pick which animal would beat the other animal. You know what I mean? Or which colour's their favourite colour. Yet here's all the percentages up. So here you are trying to pick an upset, and every old Joe just goes with the most percent. What's the fucking point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's weird. I'm just like, I wish you could turn it off for your individual comp.
For your comp,
because it'd actually show you who... Like, they could go and look at gambling odds and that, but I mean, most of them just quickly go in and fucking look at the percentages.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've got to admit, I look at it and it might throw me off sometimes too because I'm like, ooh, like, I don't know.
You
what's
sort of
going
just
on
go
there.
with the pack half the time,
Yeah,
don't
and it's like I just think that takes the fucking whole point away.
you? Yeah.
But anyway, that was my little gripe.
The actual comp is Reggies_1. Is that right?
Is it?
That's how you find it.
Oh, I just thought it was the Reggies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the Reggies.
Yeah, the
isn't it?
Reggies.
Fuck, which one did I join?
You've
up
just
to?
joined.
Yeah, you've
some
joined a different one.
random-
So Groper's in a different Reggies one. So just go the Reggies. And the password is RRLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'll fix that.
So you can join us too, mate.
So I am tipping. I'm just going to bang them out.
in Reggies_1.
Yeah, so we're going to go to the games.
Yeah, if you want, I was just going to bang out my selections.
Yeah, but if people don't know them, so I was
Just
going to
say
say,
they're
so Thursday we got Eels Storm, Friday Warriors Knights, and Panthers Broncos. Saturday Sea Eagles Bulldogs, Cowboys Raiders, Sharks Rabbitohs. Sunday Roosters Dolphins, and Tigers Titans.
That'll be a riveter.
So, Groper, what about? Do you want to go through all your tips first, and then we'll go?
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right, yeah.
we'll do that.
And then we can talk about a couple of games. I went
Yep.
the Storm, the Warriors at home, Penrith at home. Sorry, Jace, and
How
myself,
can you tip against your own team?
because they're going to lose. The Sea Eagles, the Cowboys, they're at home as well. I went the Rabbitohs to beat the Sharks because Nico Hines is not playing. The Roosters, and I've gone with the Tigers.
Yep. Right, sweet.
Solid.
I think I'm pretty similar
Besides
here.
one.
I've gone the Eels to kick things off. Warriors, Panthers, Sea Eagles, Cowboys. Gone the Rabbitohs as well because Hines is out. Roosters and Tigers.
Yep.
What about you, Jace?
I don't give a fuck if I go 7 from 8 every week for the rest of my life. I'm backing Broncos no matter who they verse.
I was the same
That,
as
that
you.
works well for me, but not so much for you.
I was the same as you when I was fucking 19.
It's called pride.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I've gone Melbourne to beat Para, Warriors to beat the Knights, the Mighty Bronx to annihilate Penrith, Manly to beat the Dogs, Cowboys to beat Raiders,
Yep.
Bunnies to get over the Sharks, Roosters to beat Dolphins, and then the Tigers to get up over
So
the
we all
Titans.
picked the exact same thing there. Did you guys
Except
both
for
go
the
Eels?
Raiders.
Bronx.
Oh, Bronx, sorry. Did you go Eels?
No,
as
I
well?
went Storm.
I went Melbourne as well, yeah.
So, honestly, I hope I get 7 from 8, and the only one I miss is the Bronx.
Yeah. Well, so with that first game, I had a bit of a look at the Storm lineup, and I just think they've lost so much experience in the forward pack. Like they got they got Christian Welch back, but you look at the back line, man, and honestly, like I haven't been studying them much, but I don't really know any of the names. But in saying that too, I had a look at the Para lineup, and they don't have Matto, Papali'i, or Sean Lane. So I think it's just going to be it's a hard one to tip, but I just feel like
And no Reid Marnie guiding those forwards around either.
yeah. But like I said, I'd rate Josh Hodgson as a hooker.
Yeah.
I
So-
rated him 5 years ago, but I think he's a bit too injury prone now. Back end of his career,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah,
Oh,
He'll
we'll
steer
see,
around, though. He will.
yeah,
see how-
he's solid.
see how it goes anyway.
I have gone to Warriors, one, because it's over there, and Kalen Ponga played half an hour in one trial, and now he's going to go and play 5'8" for the first time in his career.
Yeah, that's my. I think
So-
he had a go at it last year or the year before. My thing is it too. I think it'll take a bit for the Knights to gel with the new combo and everything. Like
Yeah,
I
definitely.
really rate Jackson Hastings as a half, but I feel like that new combo and Ponga coming from 1 to 6, it's just going to take a little bit.
Yeah.
For sure.
Lockie
It's not
Miller,
gonna
though,
work straight
great
away.
pickup.
That is.
Fullback.
Yeah, fucking right.
Great pickup.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Panthers Bronx, I just think, I honestly think just being at home gives us the edge. However, I honestly don't think it's going to be a flogging. I reckon
No.
it'll be a close game. I think most in the first round are like everyone's got plenty of fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. And look, the Panthers have lost a few, Like, you've
Fuck
got
yeah,
a
man.
few,
They're-
but you've lost some really key positions.
And
100%.
St. Helens showed that they can fucking beat you on your home turf.
That's
In
right.
a
like-
trial, yeah.
Yeah, off.
What do you mean? The
fucking-
World Club Challenge.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about that, though?
But we
really?
know-
How many teams do you remember that have beaten the NRL teams in the last 10, however
Fuck
many
all.
years.
At home.
At home, you don't remember
But just
it.
guess what? I already forgot about it. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but
I won't
Cleary,
let you forget.
Cleary is just a choker in big games.
Which is how good's that
Doesn't
as a
happen.
Queensland and Penrith supporter?
Yeah.
He's only won the last 2 grand finals, but the Origin, how
Mate.
good that he just sucks at Origin.
Just can't handle
Just
it.
can't handle it.
Imagine
Just
if he had a
doesn't get it.
maroon jersey on. He'd play for that thing every time.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking.
But that fucking other thing he wears doesn't mean anything to him.
Yeah, exactly right. But
They just don't get Origin.
no, they just don't get it. They just don't.
No, they don't.
So it's the Sea Eagles, Bulldogs. What's your thoughts there, lads?
Oh, same. I reckon
Yeah.
same as what you just said about the Knights.
Is it at Brookvale?
The Dogs are just, they look great.
Heaps of new blokes
But
in
hey,
that, eh?
They're going to fucking take a bit of time.
Yeah.
They've got that, like,
New coach as well, don't they?
Seraldo, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But they got the whole Penrith team, so they'll be used to him.
they got that Perham or whatever at
Hayes
fullback.
Barham,
Never.
yeah.
Have you seen him play?
Not heaps.
Alamotti,
much, no.
has he played much? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the whole sort of back line.
I'd
Really
love
good.
to see him beat Sea Eagles.
Oh,
I'd love for it to
me
be
too.
proven
I
wrong
fucking
and
hate
for him to
him.
win.
As we previously said, it just is fun to hate, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
So hopefully they get pounded.
Yep.
Cowboys, Raiders? What's your thoughts there? I just really rate the Cowboys, eh?
Yeah, so do
Up
I.
there in 30-degree Townsville heat.
Yep.
Good fucking
Yeah,
luck.
and you're coming from fucking Canberra.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
well. Like,
That's
That's
right.
got to be the biggest home ground advantage of the whole NRLA.
Cowboys
That
or
heat.
Canberra.
Like, yeah, that's right. The cold as well. But I just feel like that heat, man. Like, I remember playing footy, like in the cold of a night time when we were like under 16s and that at like 7:50.
Yeah.
And I used to like playing in the cold because it almost, but heat. That's just
Yeah.
a totally different
Yep.
fucking.
And
ballgame, man.
exactly. It'll be 7:30 on a Saturday night, and you're sweating your fucking butt
Yeah.
off.
You've
Yeah.
got to change your whole strategy up there with your interchange and that because
Yep.
your fucking pigs can't just play as long as they normally do,
Yeah,
you know? Like
exactly.
Cotter, he'll play countless games this year. He'll play 80 minutes, I reckon.
Probably.
But he will not be playing 80 minutes in 30-degree fucking Townsville heat in
And it's
round one.
probably you
This-
probably
yeah, this
change
time of
your
year too.
you probably change your game plan too. Like you're probably kicking it out more.
Yeah.
You're fucking doing certain things a
And
lot
that's what
different.
they're doing, you know? That's their Cowboys' bread and butter.
Yeah.
So, I reckon they'll dominate up there.
Sure.
Yeah, but and also Sticky's a bit deflated because we fucked him off
Yeah,
before
he's not
round
happy.
one. So that Chewy will be getting pounded, and he fucking probably won't offer much
And
in
we'll
the
be
sheds.
called weak gutted
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, we'll be called fucking
Yeah.
3 week gutted dogs.
Mate, I heard that he
Pound
had,
podcast.
I heard that he went crawling back to the fucking Raiders board and said, "Sorry, boys, can I have my contract back?" 'Cause he tore the cunt up because he was coming here.
Yeah,
He was-
fucking there you go.
He was coming to the RRLC, and then we've just said, "Nah, sorry, boss."
on your
He
bike
should have read his
stick.
contract fucking
That's
better.
right,
Mm.
dickhead.
That's right.
Rabbits. Did we all go the rabbits?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And
literally because of Nico
another
Hines.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
did bunnies.
because
That's-
Hines is
yeah,
out. We've
just
all
because
fucking
Nico's injured.
we've all tipped the bunnies. But I do think they're going to go well this year.
Yeah.
I think Rabbitohs, they came good towards the back end of last season as well. Like, Ilias started playing a lot better, and that team just gelled, I think.
Mate, Colin
Yeah.
Matangi, Jai Arrow, and Cameron Murray, that is a fucking excellent back row.
But in saying that, I've put them fucking sixth, but
Yeah.
they could get the top four. Like,
Yeah.
they've got the potential there. Latrell, enough. He's like fucking how we're talking about Turbo.
Yeah.
He's another one of those just
Yeah.
players that can carry
Oh,
a whole
yeah.
fucking team.
Just depends which version turns up
Yeah,
on the
But
day.
they just got to get him right, you know, because he likes going home a bit to Taree, where he's from, and
Yeah.
getting around the family, which is completely understandable. So they got to manage him well, and if they get him firing,
Fuck
Yeah, he's a dangerous fucking player for sure.
yeah.
Roosters, Dolphins, I think that we're all just,
We're writing the Dolphins off, but
are.
hey, home
fuck
game
me,
in
what a
Redcliffe.
rough start.
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
tipped Roosters to be the minor premiers and have a ripper year, and they're poor bastards have pulled them straight.
Oh, how good would it be to see him lose, though? Fuck it'd be
mate,
good.
I'll be cheering for the Dolphins just because I tipped
Yeah.
the Roosters, man. Fuck
Although
that.
I am a bit off the Dolphins because they keep fucking taking all the Broncos players.
And, and just quickly,
How the fuck?
why the fuck wouldn't they call themselves the Redcliffe Dolphins?
Because they're trying to attract to fucking...
What is it? Just
Just the
more-
Dolphins.
It's Moreton because they're trying to track from Moreton Bay all the way up to Mackay. They're classifying that as their area.
Yeah,
because they're trying because there's no CQ team.
Yeah.
Like that's what the reason they're doing it. They're just calling themselves the Dolphins.
But no one. It doesn't say the Moreton Bay and surrounds. Like,
Yeah,
do you know what I
exactly.
mean? Like, as in,
They could have had some sort of geographical fucking name.
it's just
like
silly,
every
man.
other team.
it's just silly. The Dolphins, they're playing in that area. Everyone knows the Redcliffe Dolphins, and they didn't call it Redcliffe. And I just think that
I
is
did not
just-
know that.
Didn't you?
Nah.
I've been
just the
whinging about that
Dolphins, yeah.
since they fucking started. Like, it's
It's
just
odd. Yeah, it is fucking
It's just
odd.
weird. Righto, last game, Tigers versus Titans. I think the only thing I did here was Tigers at home at Leichhardt. And I just thought, they've had a good build-up. They're probably that keen to start the year off, not like last year. So I just feel like they've got that extra drive to really fucking give it some curry.
Yeah,
Definitely.
That's my thoughts anyway.
A couple of extra players too.
Yeah.
might help.
Yeah.
Definitely. Mate, Appy, I'm actually really keen to see how he changes that team. And
Yeah.
for me, that's the biggest thing I'm spewing about with the Penrith thing.
Yeah.
Not having him in the middle because he
It's a massive loss.
is so good.
Who is Penrith's replacement hooker?
Mitch Kenny.
Yeah,
And they got Sonny Luke on the bench who's pretty well rated. So
have
that bloke, I think Mitch Kenny's there to take the sting out, like as in do the heavy lifting and all the defence, really stiffen up the middle. I think Sonny Luke will be that injection 15 minutes either side of the half to fucking, dart in and around. So it's not terrible, but Appy, you can't really replace him unless you're replacing him with like Harry Grant.
Yep.
Fucking,
Well, he's one of the best in the game, yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Reece Robson or someone.
Exactly.
Yeah, righto. Well, look, very similar top eights, all the same spoon, and
Unanimous
pretty well.
on that
We've tipped pretty evenly as well there, except
That's
for the
right.
Bronx.
And a bit of an extended fucking NRL chat there. Like, obviously, about to lead off. I think going forward, we'll just touch on the fucking stuff that happened in the, round, the exciting shit in our
Well, this
tips.
is
But
round one.
Yeah.
Fucking.
yeah, that's right, mate. It's fucking happening tonight. So
We're into it.
Exactly.
Just real quickly,
Yep.
the Aussie girls, cricketers, won their 6th T20 World Cup, beating South Africa.
Good on them.
On the home turf in South Africa,
Yep.
they were. And I'll tell you what, it was good to see because it was a fucking turnout for the final.
Yep.
It was a full Wanderers stadium, New Orleans, yeah.
Yeah.
And pretty, brought the nation together sort of thing. So that was good, but Aussie's way too good for them.
Yeah,
Once again.
fucking
Give
oath.
them a pumping. Beth Mooney always just stands up in the final somehow. She had 70-odd not out, and then they won it in the power play when they bowled. The first 6 overs, they just bowled so well, and they were never a chance to fucking get them.
Yep. No,
So
that's good.
awesome.
Good on you,
That's
girls.
the second hat-trick of World Cups for them.
Really?
So they got a hat-trick, and then they've got another hat-trick. It's just a special group,
I'm pretty sure, combined men's and women's, Australia, in terms of championships, World Cups, blah, 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 we are the most successful.
Oh, easily.
We've
Yeah.
got, fucking double digits more than any other country
Yeah.
does.
Well, yeah, we always seem to stand up at World Cup time.
Yeah.
Even if we're not the
fucking-
best one-day side in the world at the time, we always seem to fucking stand up.
Oh, when
you
was
know?
that? We won 2015, didn't we?
Yeah, and that was unexpected for sure.
Yeah,
Sold
no,
out
it's-
MCG. Fuck, that was a
fucking
good
good.
final.
Have
And-
they because they bring the rope in and that for the girls, eh?
Not there.
Oh,
because
really?
that where they played that final in Cape Town, that I believe was the stadium. I don't know if you remember back years ago when the first game where the teams made more than 400 in a one-dayer. Aussies made 434. Ricky Ponting got 170 odd, and Saffers beat us. They made 438, chased it down with one ball left.
Wow.
And it was like, holy shit, Australia's just broke the world record. They've scored the most runs that have ever been scored in a one-dayer, and then we lost. Herschel Gibbs made 175 or something. It was just, and the boundaries are that small there.
When
I
was
was
that?
going to say it must be.
Oh, fuck, man. Would have been 05 maybe?
Yeah, right.
Go 05.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of cricket's chat,
Oh,
how about the fucking Poms choking in
Oh,
New Zealand?
yeah.
I love a good choking pom.
They, but hey, fucking what a test match.
Yeah, that was
What
just
a test match.
fucking as a neutral fan as well. That's good to see.
But always
Neutral.
always good to see him lose.
Yeah.
Neutral. Fucking I will be going against them every game.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
yeah,
never
for sure.
neutral against the
yeah.
Poms or
That's
New
true.
South Wales.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's
I get
true.
what you mean, though.
It was a
Not-
fucking great game of cricket.
You were talking about terminology. I was like, what did I do wrong there?
Went down to the last session of the last day, and that's the goal. Especially as like a curator of the pitch.
Exactly.
You just want it
Yeah.
to be fucking even.
Yeah, he's done his job.
Not like those fuckers over in India.
Oh, yeah. It's like they've released the goats onto the pitch for fucking, however long before the game, because that thing was turning.
As we
today.
record right now,
Yeah.
let's
Live
get
update.
We've bowled India out for 109, and we are fucking 1 for 83.
Yeah. How good's that?
That is
Fucking
prime.
oath.
Only Travis falling so far.
Well, hey, it's so shit to see. You watch day one of a test match, and the batsmen have got no chance.
Yeah.
It's just that low and slow and turning fucking 3 foot.
But in saying that, though, what are we, 1 for 80?
Yeah, well, true.
That's not bad.
But
On
fuck,
day one.
I did watch a fair bit, and it was hard going. But it's good to see
Day
them
5,
crumble instead of
Chernobyl.
us.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's nice to see the other team crumble. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
instead of
On their
us.
home
But
turf.
I'll tell you what, the peach that Gary threw down was just,
yeah.
mate, that thing turned that far. It was unreal.
It was a great delivery.
And he advanced out of his crease a bit too, so I just made it look even fucking
Yeah.
better. Just had him on his back feet, boom.
The only thing that
Great
could have been
stuff.
better is if it was Coley, but it was Pujara, who's
Their
just
next best
the
batsman.
wall.
How
Oh,
is
yeah,
Goggles just having it all over him?
Yeah.
It just got him
again.
out 3
Toddy
Got
times.
again.
now.
Coley again. Got Coley.
3
yeah,
times
yeah,
in a row, isn't it?
Imagine,
And,
and here, we were talking, I don't think we recorded it, but we were talking about Goggles heading over, saying that, like, oh, yeah, we don't think he'll get a run sort
Yeah.
of thing and all that.
Oh, he
Here
won't
he
get a
is,
run, yeah,
had it
blah,
over fucking Coley now. 3
Said-
wickets.
I said he won't play.
Yeah.
How good would he feel, though? Like, as in for what he's done even so far?
That'll do
Yeah.
heaps for his confidence.
Oh,
Yeah.
And the thing is, he'll
100%.
come back to Australia, and he'll probably best chance get a run in the Sydney Test.
Yeah,
So
maybe,
time
yeah.
we
But
played
then you got
more than-
Kuhneman. Kuhneman took 5 for 16
Yeah.
today off 9, if you
That's
don't
fucking
mind.
unreal figures.
So, yeah, Greeny. Greeny got the call up, like, as the all-rounder,
Yeah.
batter and bowler.
Yeah,
Bowled his 2 overs, went for 14, and fucking see ya.
Yeah. Just quickly, how good does Mitchell Stark look with a goatee?
Oh, yeah.
That is unreal.
As we were talking about last week, him having a bit of shit in him as well.
Yeah.
Oh, the goatee just adds 10% more cunt.
Yeah.
Like, as in, I reckon he should be made to keep the goatee.
Definitely.
It's fucking just
stick with it,
I
Starkey.
love it.
If he
I
was
just think-
playing a bit of B grade around Gladdy, he'd definitely run the goatee.
Imagine, like, just seeing someone like that, tall left arm, steaming in, bowling around the 150 mark with a dirty old goatee and just marching down the pitch here and stink-eyeing you. Like, oh.
150, I do not want to ever face that in my life. unless
What's
I've
the
got a
fastest
fucking-
you reckon you've faced?
Oh, probably not that quick. I don't know. Wouldn't
Yeah.
even be able to tell you. Maybe 120.
Yeah.
And that was
That would have been
fucking
daunting.
quick.
Yeah.
I don't
Puts
know.
it into
Yeah.
fucking perspective, eh?
Yeah.
They're constantly facing that, and you're just like, how the fuck? I'm sitting on my couch like, you fucking suck, Warner.
yeah.
But I'm allowed to say that. Like,
Yeah.
Well, Reggie's.
That is,
yeah, exactly.
that's the art of
We're
can
not
pay
there
for that
because we
cunt.
didn't fucking try. What's,
Yeah.
that's what.
Well,
I
could be
chose
doing
not
what you're
to.
doing right now.
Chose.
Just chose it. yeah.
We
Well-
chose to sit in this couch and talk shit.
Yeah, that's
As
right.
I
we
said at
chose.
the top of the show, I missed cricket last week because I was away.
Yep.
And I went on a trip, went on a camping trip, right?
Mm.
And fuck me, did I get pissed on the Friday night
Oh, I got stuck
because
in
I took a glass bottle of Captain Morgan that
Ah.
I had no clue on what I was pouring, and
The old
on the
freak.
way there, one of them fucking broke. Glass
Oh.
bottle broke. You know
Well,
what I
mate.
needed?
Do you know what you? I think I do know what you need.
I needed a standard squeeze, mate.
Fucking oath, you did.
I needed a standard squeeze for 2 reasons. I went, lost a bottle because it broke, car stunk, and I got that blind on Friday night because I was just free pouring them in.
That's
Which,
right.
hey, I probably would have done anyway with this.
But
but
on night 2, when you were feeling like a bag of dicks and regretting it, you could have been squeezing that little bad boy
That's
into
right.
the into the
become
nip.
muscle
Boom.
memory.
Look at that.
Squeeze it in, tip it in. If you feel like 2, have 2. And like Groper said, if you feel like getting fucked up, open the other side. But It's a great thing. Make sure if you want to get yours, because I reckon every good Reggie should have that in their kit bag.
Well, guess who just ordered 2?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Fucking oath.
That's the go.
But, yeah, so the Standard Squeeze, head over and check their Instagram out. They should have all the links on that, the websites and stuff. And I'm pretty sure we got code Reggie15 to get 15% off, isn't it?
15% off.
Pretty sure.
We're not the only Reggie getting around it. Big Brendan Favola.
Yeah.
He's fucking using them as well.
Fucking oath. So we might share something on our story when this comes out with the code in it, just so we definitely get that right, because I think it's Reggie15, but
pretty sure it's Reggie15.
Yeah.
I hope it is.
But honestly,
that's what I used.
Did the discount work?
It's just prime to have your piss in, though. Like Grover said, just quickly chuck it in your car, chuck it in the gunnel of the boat, take camping, put it in your bag, and you know nothing's breaking, smashing, it's lighter. It's fucking unreal.
It is.
It is.
If you're a fair dinkum fucking Reggie, you should have it in your bag.
And as we do on this show every week, we pick a squeeze of the week, brought to you by the Standard Squeeze.
Fucking oath.
Who is it this week?
Righto. So this sort of drama happened a while ago, so it's old news, but I think it comes into play in round 1 because there's a certain bloke that plays for Parramatta that's sitting there watching his team kick off round 1 because he chose to take 3 games off instead of a little fine, which would have been like a piss in the ocean on his salary.
Literally.
And so Ryan Madison for me, squeeze of the week. No person like that. Like, you should not dog the boys like that.
So he's chosen to take a 3-match suspension.
Yep.
Instead of copping a fine.
It was fuck all as well.
Like, as in, for us, it was probably a fair bit, but a few $1,000s.
The club probably would have paid for.
Well, who knows? But I mean, yeah, in that scenario, you just don't dog the boys.
No way.
Because I'm sure you could pay it off over time and all that sort of shit. But
yeah, you can. What do you spur it?
Yeah, spur it. But I think
Afterpay.
what happened is, like, he tried to appeal it because he must have got absolutely fucking peppered, and rightfully so, for his decision. And then he went to try and appeal it not long ago, and they said, "Nah, bud, like, you've made your bed, you lay in it, pretty much."
Yeah.
And now he's going to sit there and watch his team. And like I said, I saw no Sean Lane on the lineup. I don't know why.
No, he wasn't there.
But that's a massive loss because he probably was the informed second rower with kick out at the end of last year.
He came really good.
So Papali'i, no Sean Lane, and here's fuck us sitting there watching his team because he didn't want to pay a fine.
For round 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It was in the grand final. What did he do in the grand final again?
Oh, man, I don't even know. I don't even know what.
Obviously,
I don't even know what it was.
He
though.
got fined for doing fuck all.
Yeah. So
That's
for me,
piss week.
That's easy squeeze of the week and relevant for round 1.
He's really set himself up there.
So on your Ryan.
Get that into you. At least it wasn't the Australian captain this week.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
We can all agree that this one's a cunt.
Yeah, and I think just one that can be there every week's probably Paul Kent.
Yeah,
just
Kenty.
Just because he's a fucking idiot.
Just Kenty being Kenty as he is on NRL.
Look, I
360.
think. I like say he's an idiot and that. I think that is his job to be in there, and
he must do it on purpose now.
Yeah,
eh?
man.
Yeah.
You see him react to some things, and I honestly think sometimes, surely that's actually not your opinion.
Yeah.
You know what he said the other day on 360? He opened it up with, "Thank God cricket season's over," or something like that.
Like,
shut up.
he just must
It's
not have
not
a
even
conscience.
over,
He just
anyway.
must just go, this is going to get some views.
Him
Oh,
and
for
Buzz.
sure, man.
Him and Buzz are both fucking tosses.
When's
man.
he going to fuck off and retire?
Surely he's past his due.
But anyway, so, like, I think there is a place for Kenty because it gets us talking like this and it creates the drama.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
man, I really can't stand the bloke. But
Yeah.
anyway, whatever.
Yeah, well, cop that, Matto.
Bit of,
That's what you get.
what do you reckon, boys? Bit of punting.
We will get
yeah.
into the punt
Let's get into
because
it.
the all-in is back for week 2. It fucking survived.
Yeah, baby.
And
just
in secret,
very,
shitting.
very closely.
holy.
Nah, look, hey, we got in secret. She was easily the best horse in the race, but in true form, I reckon the horse got a fucking whisper. that the Reggies had backed her, and she thought, you know what, I'm just going to run a real Reggie type of race here, and I'm just going to do the bare minimum and sneak home.
Very bare minimum.
What a blanket finish out of the
Oh,
four. Holy
fucking
fuck.
oath.
I honestly thought we
Man.
were fourth. When they come through,
Same.
I thought we were fourth, and I went,
So did I, yeah.
lasted one week.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, it honestly wasn't the greatest ride I've ever seen by Huey Bowman. It wasn't the worst, but he did duck back to the inside when he definitely should not have done that.
Do you know what it was? It was a Reggie ride.
Oh, it
That's
was
what
pretty.
fucking-
Yeah,
That's
it
what
wasn't
was.
great. And I tell you what, if he fucked us, he would have copped a spray because I already
Oh,
don't
yeah.
like him. He hasn't got a fucking emotion in his body, that bloke. Have you
Hey.
ever heard him talk about Winks? When he was riding Winks, he did all interviews everywhere as the world's best jockey, even though he was riding the best horse.
I could have
And,
fucking
mate,
won on the cup.
He honestly, it's just fucking woo up. He was just he'd talk about how he loved her so much and he loves it with the most monotoned and dull fucking voice
Oh,
you've ever
true.
heard. And it was just do my head in. And anyway.
I'll tell you what, we've got an easy squeeze of the week if our all-in loses.
Yeah, is it the bloke who puts it on? or
Yeah,
is it
which-
Oh, buzz.
Is it the jockey, the horse, or myself?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've handballed it on because I've done all I can do here.
Oh, that
For
would be.
another
Is that a
2
good
weeks.
feeling? Is that a good feeling?
No.
Isn't it?
I wish I got to do it every week.
Oh, true. I thought it'd be a good feeling winning and saying "fuck up."
Yeah, that's
Nah, it is a good
gets up
feeling.
and just palm it off to use.
Yeah.
Righto,
But,
Jace.
I'll give you the spiel
Right,
for
here we
the
are.
all-in this week. The second week in, we're going to Randwick Race 7. The reigning, defending, Everest champion, Giga Kick.
Ooh.
So he is first up here after a decent stint in the paddock. And its most recent race, I'm just going to get it out, it did have its first ever loss, came fifth. But prior to that loss, it has won 6 in a row, including, as I mentioned before, the prestigious Royal Randwick Everest. It's had a trial since its most recent loss. It came second, but it reunited with its jockey Craig Williams, who's rode the last 3 wins on the 3-year-old gelding. Anyway, those wins, they speak for themselves, and he's shown he can do it on the big occasion. It loves the good track, and the distance will not be an issue. I think it's 1,200 metres.
That is.
Yep, and it's paying $2.50 to win and $1.28 to place, but I'm just going to play it safe like you did, Great
Yes,
Brett.
you
I'm
are.
chucking it on it to place. And so that's
625
all
on the place,
625 on
Giga
the
Kick.
plate. Giga Kick.
625.
If it doesn't get a fucking place, I'll eat my fucking hat.
No, well, that's
Like,
a pretty. Well, I
this
think we're
is
all
like
pretty.
Very, very solid.
I like
think.
it.
Now I might have had a look at that horse as well, and I think out of the 2 first up starts it's had 2 wins as well.
Yeah, it has.
So I think it's got a pretty good
Yeah,
first up record.
I don't think first up's going to be an issue for it.
No,
so. That's good.
I like it.
fucking-
I
yeah.
like it.
Me too. Let's go, boys.
Fucking, it's going to be a nervous Saturday once again.
Nah, this thing will fucking street them.
But yeah, I'm confident, but doesn't mean I'm not going to be nervous.
100%.
I think the old boys are back.
Yeah.
Are they?
The old boys
They
are
are.
back.
The old boys are back.
Fucking
So,
oath. Now-
quick update.
Yeah. Yep.
Keto's Collectors and Pedro's Pick of the Week are both down $40. Minus $40 after they flopped in week 1. But I will say, honourable mention to old man Keto for taking on the best horse in the country, Animo, in his
Yeah.
tip. So
Ambitious.
he took on the $1.60 Animo and got smoked. But
Through Reggie
hey,
form.
he
Hey,
took it
had
on.
a crack.
However,
Good on
we
you,
did
mate.
have a placing with Rockets Ruffy.
Yep.
So he sits on plus $39 after Rich Fortune placed at $1.90 on the tote. Now we've told him this week, fucking go anything you like at whatever odds you like. Let's see what we have got.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
eh?
rip in.
Hey boys, punters, Rockets Ruffies raring to go. Nice place on last week's tip. Hopefully you got a chance to double your money. My tip this week is the same game multi on the NRL. I'm going Para to beat the Storm with Gutherson, Wonga Blake, Jerome Hughes as anytime try scorers. Get on it, it'll pay well. Or if you want the horses, Randwick, race 7, horse 2, Artorias, paying $6.50. Good luck.
That tonight's multi, that will fucking that will pay well.
Yeah.
That will pay very well. But it's good that he's given us a Saturday horse as well, because a few people might not get on that in time. But there's a horse tip on Saturday as well. So.
And he's still only outlaying $40 too.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to check what he's done there.
Yeah. No, that's all right. Well, even if you split it in half, would that do something like that? We'll figure it out anyway, but at least,
All I know is he's got 40 to spend extra than what the other two do.
Yeah, that's right. Well, he's off. The old boy's off to a good start. So see how we go.
That's right. He's in the positive figures.
Fucking oath.
Righto, who we got?
G'day, Reggies. Pedro here for his pick of the week. Well, don't know what the fuck happened last week, but I think that horse is still running. All good. Move on. Hey, this week you're giving us the free reins to have a punt on anything. Well, footy season's on, and like Tommy, I do love a same-game multi. Ooh. My picks for a Friday night, when I'm having a beer, I love anytime try scorers across the two games. So it's, the same game multi for both games. So, but I've gone a try scorer from each team, so 4 legs. So the first game straight up, New Zealand Warriors versus Newcastle. I've got Marcelo Montoya out in the wing. He's the only way fucking New Zealand going to score a try is probably out wide on that edge. For Newcastle, I've got Callum Ponga. So the lad's playing number 6 this year. I think he's going to fucking kill it. Yeah, right. I think he's going to be a lot of short balls, and then he'll fucking hog it and he'll score himself.
Fuck it, I agree with that.
The game straight after that, we got Penrith and the mighty Broncos. Now that game, I've gone both number ones. Dylan Edwards, he's he's very handy. Every team would love to have him. And Selwyn Cobbo got the number 1 jersey this weekend. I think he's going to kill it. I think it's going to be a bit closer than what everyone thinks. I'm sure Tommy will disagree, but watch that game. So there it is, boys. The odds on that are paying about $46.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, jump on that. Montoya, Ponga, Edwards, Cobbo. Boom. Cheers, boys.
Well, you can tell it's not their money.
If
$40.
If one of these old boys pulls off one of those, then it's going to be hard to chase him down.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Like sitting up top.
Fuck me.
And like
fucking
Pedro
relax.
said there, like that's what I like about the same game multis is that I'll sit there and have like a $5 stab or whatever at every game, which is only fuck all at the end of the round. But some of these things you put on every now and again having a stab, if you pull one off every now and again, it covers you for like fucking 6 rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. But no, that's prime, Pedro. Fucking,
Yeah, I like it.
I'll be watching that.
$46.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Righto. What's Keto got for us this week? I haven't heard this.
Reginald, great show, week 1, well done. Episode 1 was epic. Mate, bit of the aftermath. David Foster. The Tasmanian woodchopper. What did we say? 160 records. Did a little bit of history. I think 132 of those are for pie-eating comps. Absolute legend, but let me tell you, anyone that can drop a 14-inch log in 8 seconds... Whew, that's like a 2-kilo model coming out, And I don't know if it's a flush. The RRLC. Now, we're looking at coaches. We're trying to come up with everything. What about a kicking coach, a catching coach? Turn up the training coach. I didn't hit me misses or play up on me misses coach. What about I haven't stopped snorting coke? Coke. Stewie Jew, definite contender. Keto's Collectors, fucking hopeless once again, but I did warn you. So this week I'll give you Flemington, Racer 8, number 7, Uncle Bryn, ridden by Blake Shin, coming out of the Bussington Young Yard. It's 10 to 1, $3 a place. I'm thinking I might go a little each way. Probably run closer to fucking last, but that's up to you, punters. Talk next week.
Fuck.
What an instalment. Well, there's a few more spots on the RRLC.
Yeah, fuck you know.
In the club.
Don't know if we can put a couple of those in there.
Good suggestions, though.
Yeah.
I can see where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Well, there we
One
go. There's
position is to broadly cover them.
there's the old boys.
Yeah.
That's what they're fucking
Delivering once again.
That's what they're hitting us with, lads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we are going to have a punt too, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Tommy.
So I'll be doing the multis or having a crack at some footy multis and that. Now, the first couple of rounds of footy is hard as fuck for same game multis until you get a good look on who's playing, etc.
Listen to the
On who's playing.
excuses.
Hey, come on, mate. I got to fucking, sponge myself here before I fucking rip in. So I've gone no try scorers today, but I've got a multi across a couple of games, same as Pedro, except I want to watch a week to see how teams are playing before I start picking try scorers.
Yeah, right.
So my multi is Panthers to beat Brisbane 1-12 because I feel like it's going to be tighter than a lot of people think, and I feel like we'll just get the edge on them. So I'm going Panthers to beat Brisbane 1-12, Cowboys to just beat the Raiders head to head, and Roosters to beat Dolphins 13+. Now that's paying $6.36.
Not bad.
I think
That's a lovely.
I think,
I think.
it's a pretty good one for me to chuck a bit of coin on, and I feel like if Panthers get that first one done, I'm
Yeah.
nearly whipping that
I
gun
was
home.
just
Yeah.
about to say that. If you get the first one, you could almost.
Oh, too
fucking-
bad's going to be done by the first leg. You won't be fucking with
Yeah.
me.
Oh, well, he won't have to fuck around for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather that than the last cunt go down. But anyway,
true.
so that's me kicking things off. I didn't want to go too hectic straight away, but yeah.
Well, I'm going back to the races.
Yeah, nice.
And I haven't written down where this thing's running.
Oh, no.
Its name's Lady Laguna, and I'm just going to give you a spiel about it while I fucking get it up. It'll go forward and it'll sit off the pace, and it's drawn a really good gate, unlike the favourite in economics, which is drawn gate number 11. And it wants to go forward as well. And I really like when Rachel King gets on a horse that goes forward. It hasn't really run a bad race at all. It's had 11 starts, and it's either won or placed 6 of them.
Yep.
And then it's had a couple of fourths and like a fifth as well, So
Yeah.
it hasn't really ever run a bad race, probably except for one. It's currently trading at $18 to win.
Wow, okay.
Now,
Big
It-
odds.
I do like the 18, but I really like the juicy $4.80 to place. So we don't just back the place here unless it's with over $500.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a punt each way, boys, if we're going to get on it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yep, I like
Lady Laguna, and I believe it is race 5 at Flemington
There you go.
on Saturday.
Lady Laguna.
That is not right.
Lock it in.
Jace, have you got another tip for us?
I do have another tip on top of the all-in. So I think I'm staying at Randwick.
Yep.
And going race 2, Cylinder. So it loves the good track. Distance suits it once again, and it's coming in with some great form in its trials and a win at Rose Hill. And a lot of the reason why I'm backing it is because J Max the jockey, and I've just got a thing for him.
Righto.
Yep. So he'll be whipping the colt home, and I've got it at $2.80, and I'm backing it to win.
Reggie.
Yep.
Well, I need to
That's-
just correct myself. It was race 5 at Randwick where Lady Laguna was
Roger.
running.
Yep.
So do not put it on something race 5 at Flemington.
Yeah. So Lady Lagoon.
You're going to
I'm
struggle to find Lady Laguna race 5 at Flemington.
So you're going Lady Lagoon, I'm going Cylinder, and Tommy's
Got his multi.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there you go, lads.
Righto.
I think what are we going to do? Even if we chuck the fucking the bets up, maybe on the story or something.
Yeah.
Like when the episode comes out, because Rockets Roughies has got the multi on Thursday night, and then we can just put it back up, before the weekend races or something. Maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Sounds
We'll always post the bets,
Yeah, on the socials and shit.
Friday. Probably
So he's
Friday
had it
because that's
in-
when your multi's on.
Yep.
But then we've got horses on Saturday, we'll post them Saturday morning.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. If you
Sounds
want to
good.
jump on, if you want to just watch us fucking and see if we're just rubbish for the first few
Yeah.
weeks, that's understandable too.
That's right, yeah. Well,
But
we
it's
have
more-
not off to the best start. I got a place last week on Don Corleone.
Yes.
Yeah.
See that.
Anyway,
Yeah, anyway, fucking how
Oh,
good.
my dog didn't even fucking place or anything. So that was a
Oh,
huge
that's
tip
right,
to
your
start.
oh, the dog out of gate 5 didn't do so well, did it?
So strange. But
The old dish.
Wait, we
lickers.
actually had someone write in and declare. I got stuck into him for this. Declared a dog as a sure thing. And I replied and I said, Russ, you are a brave man to be declaring a greyhound. Doesn't matter how fucking good it is,
sure
as a
thing.
sure thing.
yeah. The closest thing to a sure thing is betting hot wings every race, which is 1 and 8. And it's normally short.
Is it?
Yeah, it's called hot
Yeah,
wings.
righto.
I've bet on a few dogs in me day later tonight. But
This isn't
yeah,
your first rodeo.
shout out to hot wings.
Yeah, right. Hey, it's been good. And what? See you next week?
Yeah, see you next week. Make sure you go and fucking
Catch
hit
us
all the
around.
right shit. Follow the socials, RRLC. Jump in, help us pick the fucking team next week. A few of Keto's positions might get a run, might not. But yeah, fucking oath.
Righto, see you.
See you later.